Is gang stalking real? And if so, how do we know it's real? Um, y'all, first I want to say thank you. Thank you, you all, for um, hanging in with my little channel. Um, and thank you for your patience with me. I try and live by I promise standard, in which it's 4 promises, and that is I promise to be on time, I promise to do what I say, I promise to finish what I start, and I promise to say please and thank you whenever and as often as I can. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for your patience. I know that with the storms that have come through Florida in the last few months, me traveling and just wearing a lot of hats with work and trying to keep up with some business opportunities, I haven't been in front of the camera, but I just want to say thank you all. And thank you for tuning in. And today, I do want to kind of touch on the series that I've been working on. And as you can see from the title of the video, it is gang stalking real? And if it is, how do you know? You know, when we talk about gang stalking, and I think there's a lot of times that we want to prove that this phenomenon, this whole vicious attack that can, and demonic attack that can land on someone totally unexpected. You know, I think it's fair to say that nobody believes you. Nobody believes you, and I don't think anybody ever will, because in a certain way, you don't believe yourself, because gang stalking defies logic. It is an alternate reality that's placed into your reality, or I should say, interjected into your reality, which alters your life. And if I had to say, you know, I wish I could actually tell you that everything I've ever told you about me being in a gang stalking program was not true. I made it all up. It was just a lie, and maybe I just said it all for attention. However, that would be an absolute lie. But how do we know if gang stalking is real? Because like I said, we can try and prove things all day long, and I can tell you stories all day long, but it doesn't make it real. And the way we want to address that is by asking the right questions. Those who need to know if what they're going through is real are the ones that actually can ask the right questions, because, you know, a lot of times when you're going through a gang stalking program, you have the tendency, or we have the tendency, to ask why. Why is this happening to me? Why is this, why are these vicious attacks being orchestrated? And it seems like, legions of people are in cahoots to try and stop your destiny, or distract you, or throw you off your course. And to know what you're going through, you're never going to get your answer. You're never going to have the right amount of power if you ask why, because you could ask why and come up with a million different answers. However, I think if you ask the right question, which is the what, and if you read my book, New World, Old Testament, I talk about the 5 W's. That's the where, when, why, what, and who formula of solving problems. But in this instance, if you can take a different angle, if you will, it's going to be a way that you can take back your power, in the process. It will be a shift in a paradigm for you if you ask not why, but you want to ask what. And what I mean by that is you need to ask, what is it about me? What is it about me that strangers, that want to somehow derail your purpose? What is it about you that people don't mind slandering you? And seemingly people that don't even know you, that you've never had a beef with, but it is something about you that people tend to want to attack. What is it about you? What is it about you? What is this all about? And that question itself, very few people can ask it. And what I mean by that is, yeah, you can ask the question, but does it make sense to you and does it resonate with you? So when we ask that question and the people that it resonates with, you're the one that needs to know if gang stalking is real, if what you're going through is real, and you can start formulating some of the answers to what is it about you that even your family members are willing to participate in some of the most cruelest acts against you. What is it about you that people want to lie, just make up lies on you? And that happens a lot to targeted individuals. They want to just lie. I had a situation, I want to say it was probably about a year or so back, where it was a person here on this YouTube thing, and apparently they had moved to Florida, and when they moved there or here, they I don't know if things worked out or they didn't work out. However, it was a rumor and an absolute lie saying that Lon Diamond caused them to lose everything. I never had sat down with this person. I'd never seen him in person. I never met him in person. I never shook their hand. Never sat down and had a cup of coffee with the person, let alone cause them to lose everything that they had or didn't have. I wouldn't know. But what is it? What is it about you, target individual, that people want to hinder your destiny? People want to distract you. There's almost armed forces being banned against you to come against usually one person. What is it? What is it about you? And when we start asking that, very few will that resonate with. And the key is as few that can ask that question and it resonates with them, even fewer can answer the question. So we know it's real when we can formulate the right questions. What is it about you? What is it about you that they've tried so many times to knock you off your path, but you're still standing? What is it about you that they tried to drive you to a point where you might do something crazy or harm yourself, but yet you still have a sound mind? What is it about you? What is it about me? Ask yourself that. And at that point, you know, because you can ask the question, that gang stalking is real. What you're going through is real. When we ask the why, we put ourselves in a position where we are giving our power away, I believe. And when we start asking the right questions, and those questions begin to be answered, we can answer the questions. You don't have to answer them out loud. You don't have to give everybody the reason and the why as to why you think you are favored, why it seems like you have the blessing of God on you, because he's brought you through so much, and every snare, every trap, every trick, every closed door round table council session they've had on how to destroy you has failed. What is it about you? And I think that's when we know when things are real. When you get into a study and you know, I think it goes back to inner dialogue. You know, your inner dialogue and how that plays out throughout this process of you being gang stalked. Your inner dialogue is probably one of your most valuable tools in your arsenal. How you talk to yourself and how you see. Don't see yourself as a victim. Ask yourself, what is it about me that these people around here willing to put up all kinds of traps and snares, and at your workplace, any place that you go, any place that you frequent, they want to make sure that you're uncomfortable, or you don't get to where you got to go yet. They still haven't been able to put a dent in your armor. They've tried to dig all kind of ditches for you to fall into, but yet they haven't been able to even scratch the surface of how great you are. What is it about you that you seem to come through the fire unscathed, still with a sound mind and a pure heart? You see, when we ask the questions, then we'll get to the answers. It's a roundabout way. But if you ask a question sometimes, and I guess you could say it's an open-ended question. Say, why are they doing this? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? But if we say, what is it about me? We'll get to the why. And if we get to the why, then we know that it's real. Because there is a reaction there. There's a response, an action that warrants a reaction. You see, a response that warrants an action. Or I guess I'm saying that the wrong way. However, yeah, it's all in the questions. And that's a part of me, I guess, that I learned in journalism. But always ask the right questions, and you'll get to the right answer. So gang stalking is very real. And for you people out there that want to say that it's not, or discredit us people who have gone through a gang stalking program, or who are going through a gang stalking program and are seeking support and understanding, you don't have to wonder either, because I'm not gonna say who's participating and who's not. I don't know, but it's obvious that there are a lot of people on social media that try and discredit those that do talk about their experiences as targeted individuals and being gang stalked. But you too, you don't have to wonder, okay? You can just wait your turn. And when you wake up and you start seeing things the way they really are, and you want to, you're seeking truth, and you step outside the matrix, you'll start asking some questions too. What is it about you? What is it about you? So you guys, everybody, again, I thought that was important, because sometimes we see gang stalking going on and no one knows it except the person that's experiencing it. And that's part of it, because it's supposed to be a silent eliminator, to where you get so frustrated at what's going on with you to that you want to do something crazy, or throw your life away, or harm someone to where you end up being incarcerated, or you harm yourself. So you all again, thank you for your patience. thank you for tuning in. And I promise to finish what I start. I promise to be on time. I promise to do what I say I'm going to do. And I promise to say please and thank you. And I just want to say thank you again. And please stay tuned. And until next time, you guys. And I think 2025 is going to be an awesome year. So until next time, I'm Lon Diamond, and that's the way it is.